Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon to Spatials. We are here looking at episode number... Honestly, I forgot what episode it is because we just recently jumped over to the 2.4 beta and that was episode 7. I believe this is going to be 11 if I'm right. Either way, episode number doesn't really matter because it'll be in the title correctly and in the thumbnails, so not a big deal there. There's a big difference that we gotta really kind of take advantage of right now, and that is the fact that I am actually recording in 60 frames a second. Oh, Falcon's finally jumping into the YouTube craze, yes. If you have been in the channel for a while now, you've probably heard me rumbling about possibly getting an upgrade eventually, and we have. I finally got the upgrade to my PC. I actually have a PC now as opposed to just gaming on my laptop, which is miles different better. Now, mind you, this isn't going to be too apparent because in a game like this, 60 frames a second isn't really too much of a necessity. You probably won't see that much of a difference, but the option is there now, so hopefully you guys do enjoy that. Now, that we've already talked about all this, we need to really quickly go into our little battle thing over here, combat. Here we go. Because we do have a few upgrades that I kind of wanted to mess around with here really quickly. Now, I'm not really too crazy about adding weapons to my support classes like the scientist and the doctor, but we're still going to give it a try just because I figure if I give my level 3 scientist maybe a level 1 weapon, like this one right here, so it expends 2 energy, he should be able to kind of help us out a little bit in damage, but at the same time not expend his energy too much, which is probably what we're going for here. So let's implant this one. Good. Alrighty, now, strategist, you have a few upgrades too here. You have a few more better sniper skills that might actually help me, you know, hit people from farther away now. So for instance, it's going to be 30 energy, this is 48. This is 48 and 30. The power on the Lemurian Sharp though is actually really pretty amazing, so I'm going to definitely equip this one right here. Boom. Alrighty. Now, in terms of the phaser, we do have a ray gun. Let's see, this actually expends 7, this is only 6. The power is significantly bigger compared to this one, but for only 1 more energy, I think this is definitely worth it. So we'll actually go ahead and equip the ray gun as well. Good. Anything else I want to do right now before we get involved in anything else? An extra energy, possibly. 248, 276, I'll consider it. Now, maybe the scientist will probably work out better with the extra energy, right? Yeah, definitely. So let's do this one right here. Boom. Now then, we also have to level up our level 1 dudes. Now, in order to do that, extra health, I think you're fine right here. Anybody else have any, like, sort of a damage mitigation here? Not quite, huh? Alrighty. Let's quickly go into the galaxy over here really quickly, and let me back out of this. I want to make sure that all of my galaxies have at least the proper... That's a really weird symbol. I want to make sure that all of my galaxies do have the proper people set up in terms of the embassies and whatnot. So let's see over here. For instance, where's my embassy on here? It's going to be this guy. We do have level 3 people here, so this one is fine. That is level 3. I think level 4 is the one that we're actually working towards, right? So for instance, we could use one more person over here. I could use my scientist that I just equipped. Actually, no, that's a lie. This guy's already in an embassy. I don't think I have another level 4 dude. I could use my doctor, but then, you know, I'm going to be left with only a level 1 doctor. I could use the diplomat, but then I'm going to have no diplomats left for a mission. So yeah, we're going to have to actually wait up for here a second. Now, the other thing we can do is send people out on missions is what I've heard. Now, how does this one work though? That one I'm not too entirely sure of. Like, what if I go to like Kuget for some reason or another? Resource mission. There's a thing that you could do for contracts. I just forgot what it is. I'll look into it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So contract price. Now for this one, if you don't succeed with your people, I heard you don't lose them, but they still get some experience, so that could actually help us out quite a bit. So, you know, for our level 1 people, that could be probably pretty beneficial. This is a what the fuck difficulty. I'm not sure if I want to send people into that one because I'm pretty sure it's not going to actually work out pretty well. So these are the contracts right here, right? So what if we went over to here? Diplomatic Foundation, level 1 people. Sure, let's try this out. Let me send in Scientist. And we'll also send in level 1 Doctor. As you can see, our chance of success is going up, but obviously by little because they're level 1. So it probably won't actually work out for me, but any little bit of experience that could actually help us out a bit here. So I don't think this will actually help us out much. It's going to take 5 minutes so we find out what happens, but I guess it's going to be going on there in the background meanwhile. Now, if we go to the base over here really quickly, there's another thing I wanted to do. Apparently, if I just switch this over to 0, they'll just stock things as we go. So instead of doing this minimum of 2 where things don't really sell, we're just going to switch everything over to 0s. And then whenever we have the item, it will get equipped. And, you know, I don't have to worry about this too much like I've been worrying about in the past. So everything else over here is 0, correct? Yes, okay. So that's fine with. Now then, we also need to actually get some fuel for sale, although we have 3 of them over here. Let's get, like, maybe... this is gonna be for souvenirs, right? So souvenirs, let's go with, we'll do, like, 5 souvenirs, see what's up. And then for this one's gonna be my soap, huh? How many soap do we have? We have 5 soap, and our fuel just got sold right now. So let's do some... Yeah, let's do some fuel. We'll do, like, probably 5 more of these bad boys over here. Now, in terms of our little robotics, let's go and add maybe 5 more. Mind you, this will actually stop being made if I don't have it, so it's not really a big deal. For this one, let's go with the repair parts, and we'll do, you know, 5 as well. See what's up. Alrighty. Now, we're at 36% right now, which isn't amazing, but hey, it's better than the 1% we were rocking earlier, right? So everything else seems pretty good so far. Let's actually go into a mission and level some people up now. Now, in terms of this, let's see, where did we leave off last time? That's my really big concern right now. Level 4? Did we do everything over here? I'm not too sure. I don't think we did, though. No. Because this is a level 1? Alrighty. So, let me go back to level 1 over here. Let's make sure that we've actually accomplished everything over here. I believe we have, because if it has a check mark, it means that at least we've done level 1. Some of them we actually done level 3. And, or the what the fuck level difficulty. I hope you guys realize for the one that we did for the what the fuck, that one was difficult as all hell. That's the reason why we had to kind of book in one of the earlier episodes. So we're going to do this one right here. 1 research point, 21 seeds. This is going to be resources for, you know, at least there's some water here. So yeah, let's do this one right here. Alrighty. So what do we have here? Complete the objective on this planet to spawn a boss with a chance of a high quality drop. So this is kind of like the basic mission that we've been running into so far. Not really that big of a concern. But, you know, playing this in 60 frames, you know, it feels less, what's the word that I'm looking for here? It feels a lot less, twitchy. That's the best way I could kind of, define what I'm trying to tell you over here. And I also need to get used to my keyboard as well. It's kind of like a really big difference, believe me. Like, I've been trying to, like, I was playing over the weekend. So now that I got the, gaming PC over here. And trying to get used to everything. And I'm, you know, I'm still, it's kind of like baby steps, you know? I'm over here trying to get used to the new keyboard that I have because I've been using like a keyboard that was actually part of the laptop, obviously. So now that I have like an actual keyboard itself and have like this whole big screen involved too, because I'm actually using the screen before on my laptop. I used to use the laptop on board, which makes sense. Speaking of what makes sense too is actually healing my people up over here if I can. Let me just run away here for a second. Hoo-wee. Drop some heals over here if I can. Let me also think about dropping. There you go. We have this giant dude over here. You need to relax, right, bro? I'm over here trying to explain to people what I'm trying to do, and you're over here kind of busting my balls. And we have, here we got this fat dude over here. Oh my lord. That gun shoots pretty awesome. What's it, like some sort of fucking rave gun? Alrighty. There's another little thing that we didn't pick up over here. Perfect. Now we have to destroy this factory as well. We could definitely do that. But remember, last time when we did this, we were actually taking damage from the explosions, so we should definitely move back. So once we do blow this up, it doesn't really actually hurt us in the process. Good. And let me actually use my scientist over here. Man, this is so weird. I'm telling you, man, like, even though, like, the setup now that I have is actually really, really fun, I'm really enjoying it. At the same time, it's kind of like, you know, getting used to it again, because I was so used to playing, like, on the laptop, you know, it's a completely different beast now that we're dealing with here. Now, let me actually try to... Oh, my lord, that is some crazy amount of range that we have with the sniper now. So we can actually even use the sniper now to actually cheese enemies, like, you know, the difficult enemies from afar. So I'm definitely enjoying the range on that one now. Let's see here. We'll toss this over on this side. I think we killed one of them. And maybe we can actually blow... Oh, really? See, I was thinking that if I could blow up the factory and it'll actually hurt the dude in range, but nope. Apparently, I'm taking damage from that. Must be nice. Alright, let's move out of the way here because we have these ugly dudes coming after us now. Alrighty. Look here, big-eyed fucking creature. Oh, we had a level up 5 too. Sweet. Alrighty, we had a ray gun out of that too. Let's actually just hang out here for a second and let me bust some heals. Let me bust some energy. Regeneration over here. Perfect. Now, we have one more of these factories to go. We probably have to destroy one more of these afterwards. Oh, there goes the commander. That guy actually looks a lot different than one. Oh my lord, that guy's kind of fast too. Okay, move out of the way. Let me see if I can kind of cheese this guy with my range, by the way. Oh god, I missed it completely. Come on. Diplomatic Foundation has been completed. Okay, I think our little mission on the side actually did finish finally, which is pretty cool. We'll check that out after we're done running away from this man over here. Alright, so we landed a... Oh, this guy's pretty easy though. Oh, not a big deal. Alrighty. So that wasn't that much of a big deal. Level 2 enemies aren't really that big of a concern anymore. But in the long run, they will be. Let's see if I could actually hit one of these sniper shots from afar. I gotta kind of get used to this is the problem. Let me see. So... Oh, boom. 259. That's actually a significant amount of damage. It doesn't matter if actually hitting the shot, but if you do, you're in actually pretty good standings. Alrighty. So we're done over here. Let's go and get the hell out of here. Leave. Alrighty. So that one's been done with. That was a level 1. We could probably do level 2 for hard. And we could actually get some more water coming in, which is another really key important item that we actually use pretty often. So, should we do level 2? Yeah, you know what? Let's try level 2 out, see how this goes. You know, if it actually seems too hard, we'll actually just book it out of here. Not really a big concern, but I will try to... Oh, you know what I should have done too? Let me look at this over here. Diplomatic has been completed. Did we actually finish it, though? It's a real question. Failure! But we got some experience. We got level 2 now, so that's alright. Alrighty, so that was basically what I wanted to show off, that you still can't have these people leveling up in the background over here. Let me actually drop this doctor over here too. Let me drop this doctor as well, and we'll drop over here. So, meanwhile, while I'm over here leveling up my main crew, we could actually have my lesser people working on some shittier missions and hopefully helping us out quite a bit. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, like leveling everybody one at a time. So, hey, that actually is going to make it a lot easier for us to put more people up in embassies, and that's going to be pretty beneficial for us. What do we have going on over here? Oh, pirates, alrighty. So, pirates, let's move out of the way here really quickly. Let's see about taking care of Ugly Man over here, and then we'll just drop a grenade over here. Perfect. Let's make sure that we're leveling up. We're not leveling up, but dropping some heals and some energy resources whenever we do need it. Oh my lord, we're just wrecking these people right now. So, I do believe that we should be able to get through this mission relatively easily. So, I'm not too concerned about that. There's a pirate crate over here, which we do want to get involved with. 2 fruits, 20 credits, not too bad. Alrighty, destroy the factory. 2 left over here, and then we have Ugly Man over here again. This guy's always just busting my balls. What is it? What are you, like, really upset about the whole ugly comment? I'm sorry, it's just true, man. Maybe you're not ugly in your civilization, but to me, as a human, you are actually rather grotesque. So, you know, I'm sorry. I mean, wouldn't that be the case though? Like, you know, if you ever saw an alien, like, you know, for instance, us as human beings, right? Think of a human being, right? Just think of yourself, for instance, right? How weird would it be to actually see a human with, like, you know, lacking a nose or lacking, like, you know, ears, for instance, right? I mean, I'm sure that happens whenever there's, like, you know, disfigurements and, like, you know, terrible accidents. I'm not necessarily making, you know, fun of that or, you know, joking about that, because that's a serious different thing, especially like birth defects and things of that nature. But it's really weird how just a little small thing could potentially just make like a person look completely different and kind of abnormal to what we're kind of used to seeing, right? Because it's the whole aspect of, like, you know, what do you perceive as, like, you know, pretty, beauty, etc. So yeah, I'm over here just kind of talking about that, but it's kind of the case, right? So it's the same thing with these monsters over here we're running into, you know. Yeah, they're fucking atrocious looking to me, but, you know, in their civilization, that's the common day look. You know, if I showed up in their colony, they're probably thinking the same thing about us. They're like, you know, who are these fucking bipedal monsters with fucking, you know, protrusions on their face? And they'd be like, you know what, that's my nose, dog. It's like, yeah, it's still a protrusion on your face, though. And I'd be like, well, you know, you're right about that, but still, that's my nose. That's how I smell, Ugly Man. Oh, 259. I've actually landed a sniper shot for once. I'm excited about that. We gotta get used to landing these more often, too, you know? Alrighty, so, scientists, let me get some more energy over here going, if you don't mind. This guy's wrecked. This guy's wrecked, too. Alrighty. Oh, good. Now then, we have a few more guys over here. After we destroy this factory, they'll probably spawn the boss over here, so we'll keep that in mind. By the boss, I'm not talking about Bruce Springsteen. It's a common misconception, by the way. Bruce Springsteen is not in this game, even though I talk about it all the time. But I assure you, the boss is not in this game. Alrighty, so let's see about smashing this bad boy over here. We have one more before we spawn the boss over here. Let me drop a heal one more time, and we'll drop a little bit more energy resources going over here. Alrighty. Now, I would like to get some more energy going before we actually fight this boss. And again, we're going to actually try to cheese him a little bit with my sniper if we can. So, I am not, you know, necessarily disappointed by saying that. I don't mind cheesing it. Alrighty, come on. Just blow this thing up and we run. Blow it up and we run, dog. Alright, you know what? Let's use the grenade launcher. Alrighty. So, oh god. Okay, here he comes. This guy has a flamethrower as well. Who do you think you fucking are? Don't shoot that fat hippopotamus, dog. We're just trying to run away right now, alright? Come on. Alrighty. Just run. Keep running. Oh, this guy's slow as hell. Maybe you should have a smaller weapon, huh? Probably can't run to it with that flamethrower on your hand. Or arm, wherever it might be. Here we go. Oh, we actually landed that one. Perfect. And I feel relatively safe that we just kind of cheese him over here. Well, not cheese him, but just kind of go balls to the wall. Boom. Mission completed. Alrighty. I can visit the planet again for resources. You know, I'll consider it, game. But I don't think I want to get involved with the what the fuck difficulty, because last time, you know, It was a mess. I had to spend like half an hour just running around the map and doing this off camera. Not really the funnest time for me, let me tell you. Let's see about destroying these guys, though. Just because killing them are going to give us a little bit of resources, maybe some credits, and, you know, either or is actually pretty good. We're almost up to 4,000 credits again, which is actually pretty good. Alrighty. These guys dropping anything of value for us? Not really. Here comes Mr. Ugly Man again. Me and this guy will never get along just based on the fact how much I insult him. That's fine. Alrighty. Let's get on out of here now. Do I know the planet? I absolutely do. Now, how many points do we have is the real question. Let's find out here. We need to go to research for that, which is over here. I always forget this stuff, man. We have 2 points over here saved up. We could do service 2, which is actually 3, so we can't do that one just yet. Factory 2 requires, 1,500 credits. Huh. Advanced Kitchen prepares some really great food and drinks, and warning, this node unlocks the factory for these products, not the products themselves. Medical Workshop, so this will be a new kitchen, right? Medical Workshop. And we actually have finished that mission over there too. Nuclear Workshop, Replicator, alrighty. 1,500, right? Let's do it. Let's definitely unlock that, and let's check out what happened over here. I doubt we actually, we failed this one, but hey, they got some experience for it. So I can't be too, you know, perturbed about that. And I wonder what the actual downside is to failing missions. Like, I wonder if there's like some sort of like, you know, negative impact. That I'm not too sure of. Alrighty, we're gonna call an episode here today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the 60 frames a second. Assuming I don't botch up the recording somehow, it should be 60 frames. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it, and leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support always does mean a lot. I will catch you next time.